All right.
They didn't expect some weird pink fox girl VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
They probably didn't. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back and we're continuing with the Resident Evil Survivor run. All that we have left is the S rank. That's it. We gotta go fast. We gotta not die, I think. Probably. We gotta hit our shots, be very accurate. Very accurate. And that I think that was about... Oh, no first aid sprays, I believe. Probably. If I'm not mistaken.
Vincent, it's me, your mother.
Oops. Hold on. Let me try that again. There we go. See, it's supposed to fade out. It's supposed to do that. It's me, your mother. The Kronk voice was a good choice, I think. Me just randomly one day saying, you know what, let's change up the text-to-speech with something new. That was a good choice. Kronk was a good choice. Oh. Big surprise. I'm trying a new Celsius flavor again. This time, kiwi guava. I'm not sure if it's new. I've never seen it at the store before. It's at least new to me. It's got a nice first sip to it at least.
Piss on him, piss on him, piss on him, piss on him!
Someone tell False to calm down. Well, you haven't even started the game yet. It just wait. We're getting there. I want to say load game.
Resident Evil Survivor.
It's not new. Okay. I just haven't, like, my store has never had the kiwi guava one. I guess, because it's the first time I saw them. All right. We gotta get this last rocket launcher. And then if I can do it first try, which I might be able to, I'm known to be a bit of a gamer. We're on to CV after this, so it's literally just down to getting this S rank, which unlocks the rocket launcher, and then Survivor is off the list. And yes, this is the first RE game to have an S rank outside of Japan as well. Weirdly.
Where am I? Oh.
Someone said something about being able to use a mouse in this game.
I don't remember.
I don't think you could on PS1. You could probably on an emulator. Which I would never. That sounded like it was sarcasm. I wouldn't. For the record, that as soon as it left my mouth, I'm like, that sounded sarcastic. I wouldn't. Can you not skip?
Look familiar, but
oh.
But I just can't remember.
Oh, we were talking about being able to use the Chinese PC version. Okay.
I know that this was no way
that makes sense. You can use a mouse for dead aim. That is true. I think I might have missed a shot. I'm not sure. I don't know where to go. I'm just going. I probably could have thought about it a bit more ahead of time. because of that one boss? What one boss? Which one are we talking about here? The final boss? Maybe? Is that what we're talking about? Shit, dude. I'm off to a rough start on the accuracy. I keep missing like a single bullet with every zombie. Final boss. Yeah, that makes sense. Towards you on the bridge. Yeah, the final boss. It was bullshit on a controller. That was fucked up. Like, not bullshit to the point where I was stuck on it for like a super long time. But I probably spent like 15, 20 minutes or so on that boss, because it's also long. That fight is not short by any means. What's the time limit on this again? I'm just, in my head, I'm like, I gotta go fast. I gotta not die. I gotta hit all my shots. We did some sleuthing on the internet, on various forums, about specifics on requirements, which was fun because basically no one seems to have exact requirements for this. And even like anyone who claimed that they did. Hello? So get this, chat. My OBS crashed. Just on its own. Completely random. Just crashed. And then everything started like cascading with it. Like OBS went, and then a few seconds later the game went, and then my browser went, and then my Discord went. It was like dominoes. It was like dominoes. Genuinely, it was crazy. So I'm getting like everything back open. The bot is gone. I'm just now noticing the bot also died. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Well, that's not the window that I'm looking to capture exactly. I'm looking to capture. There we go. Yeah, we've been on a hot streak of tech issues, man. Just one a day. There's like one major tech issue a day. My headphones are so loud. Holy shit. You guys can't see? OBS forgot what it's supposed to be capturing. What a disaster. I'm basically just setting up the stream a second time. What is happening? Sounds like a GPU crash. No, I don't think so, because it like kind of, but like, I don't know. I can't imagine it was. Although, wait, no, I'm not. I am not on the new drivers right now. I am back on old drivers right now. Because I've had to flip them back and forth like every couple days. Legitimately. I've had to fucking go back and forth. All those things are hardware accelerated? No. Not my bot, not OBS. I don't use it for OBS. At least not on my desktop. I do on the laptop, but not on the desktop. Because the desktop doesn't need it. The laptop does, but the desktop doesn't. So the desktop is just software. Do you really like RE Survivor? No. No, I don't. I mean, it's fun to stream it weirdly, but most games are more fun when you stream them. So that doesn't really mean much. Armored Core 9 Breaker was fun to stream.
Where am I?
Mostly.
Oh.
It's the same thing as saying, like, yeah, this game is boring as fuck if you play it alone, but, like, it's fun with friends. It's like, yeah, I would hope so. If you like RE Survivor, stop it, get some help. Is DMC2 fun to stream? No, actually. You found a game that's not fun to stream or play alone. Devil May Cry 2. There you go. Good job.
You look familiar, but...
He found one, chat. A game that just isn't fun. It's okay, we run this back. Info's hard to come by. Yeah, so what we found was, I was about to say, what we found is that the requirements aren't exact. Like, it's not like there's a bunch of different things and it's like, oh, you have to meet all of these criteria simultaneously. It's more like DMC1, or actually just DMC in general, I guess, for most of them, where you have, like, it's judging your time, it's judging your accuracy, it's judging all sorts of stuff, but it's like a point-based system. So it's like, if you beat the game in less than an hour, then you get, like, the maximum possible points for the time category. But if you beat it in, like, an hour and 15 minutes, you still get a lot of points, just not quite as many. But even if you don't get the best possible time, you can make up for that by getting, like, 95% accuracy and getting the best possible accuracy, right? It's one of those systems where it's an invisible point system in the back that's judging the overall rank. So you don't have to, like, meet all criteria simultaneously. You just have to do really well across the board, and it will all average out and give you a total score. It's one of those. It makes me think of DMC1, because DMC1 uses, like, that exact sort of thing. But DMC1's S rank requirements are so lenient that you can do things like completely forgo the damage taken thing. If you're just fast enough and you get enough orbs, it won't matter. You could take all the damage in the world, it doesn't count against your score. So I think of DMC1 when I think of the invisible point system like that. Because DMC1's S ranks are easy as fuck. Just once you understand them, they're so easy to do. DMC1 needs no hit? No, it doesn't. I S ranked all of DMC1 on all difficulties. No, it doesn't. I took damage on almost every single level. It's fine. I speedrun the game. Okay, I've done it too. You don't need it. As long as you get enough orbs. That's what I'm saying. If you're speedrunning, then you might not be able to get enough orbs. So from that perspective, you might need no damage, but you don't need no damage. I should just make it the new channel slogan at this point. Because of the amount of times that discussions like this come up. Speedrunning is not equivalent to just playing the game normally. Oh yeah, and use no items. Because using items is a weird one. Where you don't get any points for not using items. But as soon as you use any items, it subtracts points from the total. So just don't use them. Farming that accuracy. Ignore me. Big spider. Oh yeah, and then secret missions can help too. I forget that those give you big point bonuses. Oh. What handgun do I want to use? I forget that I have all of the handguns. I thought he was dead. That scared the shit out of me. That was the requirement I was forgetting. Was that we have to kill a ton of enemies. Enemies killed is a metric for the run. Is this still in software mode? Yes. I feel like this is one of those games where the pixelation and the dithering is doing a lot of favors. With like covering things up. I feel like normally with like the PS1 RE games, upscaling them is just great, like across the board. Because the games look great underneath all the other stuff. Survivor does not look so great underneath all the PS1 hardware weirdness. So this is a bit of a different case. It needs the, it needs the makeup. No, I might want to go with C. Yeah. I probably want to go with C. This game looks good. It definitely looks good like this. I think it does look better like this. Oh my. Shit. I should have known better. Thing is, I was gonna do handgun D for the firepower. But then I realized if I use a gun that's gonna kill in fewer shots, it's going to make farming accuracy a little trickier. Because then one missed shot means a lot more if I'm landing less shots across the entire run. I can skip this cutscene. This can't be that bad. I cannot skip this cutscene. This game is weird with what it lets me skip and not skip. For this game. Holy shit.
What? Helicopter? No. The cleaners have already arrived.
Thank you, Blues. We're just finishing it up. All that we need now is the S rank run.
This mess taken care of.
But this is where it's like, might take 1 run, might take 5. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to do the S rank attempt. Should it be as hard as MGS2? No. I think we've only played it on stream for like 6 hours. And we're already like doing the very last thing for 100%. What's after this? CV? Yeah, Code Veronica after this. Oh boy. Oh my god. Ah shit. Ah shit. Get off me. Okay. I need to hit the button. Is dead aim first? No, dead aim is still a bit down the line. Dead aim was... Hold on. Dead aim was 2004? Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to even just be like, was this... Or sorry, was dead aim before or after RE4? It was before, but not by a lot. It's pretty close to RE4. Thing is, Capcom went fucking crazy with spin-offs and shit for like these few years. Whoa. Chronological. No, release order, but this was 2000. After this is Code Veronica, and then I have to think because it's mostly spin-offs, and then Survivor 2, I think. After CV. Was it Survivor 2 immediately after? It might have been. Oh, 2003. Okay. Capcom went wild in here, though. Because even, like, before Dead Aim... Ooh! Even with, like, not spin-offs, there's RE1 Remake... Zero's in there, in between. They just, between like 2000 and 2005, they put out like 8 RE games. It's kind of ridiculous. Gaiden's in there somewhere. Oh, is that the order? CV, Survivor 2, Gaiden, Remake, Zero, Dead Aim. Yeah, holy shit. And that's just from like 2000 to 2003. Those are the RE games they released in order. God damn. And then what's after Dead Aim? Is it RE4? Was there a gap after that until RE4? There might have been. Because I'm trying to just remember for like doing the retrospective. I think 4 might have been after Dead Aim. Oh, Outbreak 1 and 2. And then 4? Why do I feel like, yeah, then 4, okay. Yeah, so legitimately like 10 games in like 5 years. Oh my god. I love that I can't even keep it straight in my head, even after like doing the retrospective and constantly checking up on it again for stream, trying to remind myself. RE is impossible to keep straight. Like Metal Gear, I think I've pretty much got Metal Gear's release order in my head, even though that's a lot of wonkiness there too. I'm gonna have grandchildren before you reach RE4. Bro, especially with Outbreak 1 and 2 being in there. Yeah. Onimusha, DMC, Okami. There were a couple Street Fighters in that time as well. Trying to think, what else was Capcom doing at this point? Capcom was going fucking nuts in general around this time. It's funny when I say a couple Street Fighters. Ooh. I thought that was something to interact with. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter started like right around the same time. Oh man, Capcom was doing so much. Yeah, Mega Man. They stopped it. Not at that point yet, I don't think. I think they were still pretty consistent on the Mega Man at that time. I don't know. I'm not a Mega Man fan. Not because I've played it and I'm not a fan of it in that sense, just I haven't played Mega Man. Much to the dismay of a couple of my college professors who freaked out when I told them that I had never played Mega Man. Don't remember how exactly this goes to you. Okay. Dead aim shouldn't be too bad though. Survivor 2, honestly, might be a bit crazy. I think a lot of people are gonna be sleeping on how insane Survivor 2 100% will get. That is not how I remembered this happening. I'm getting bonked. Shit. There we go. Oh no, don't turn. Kind of suck though. Yeah, so does this one. Sorry, Survivor fans. I mean, yes. Survivor 2 is just weird. Like, I feel like Survivor 2 just didn't need a console port. Because, like, they didn't even change 2 for the port. I mean, they added a couple mini games that are certainly there. But, like, the main scenario run of Survivor 2 is completely unchanged from the arcade game. Which means that it's just total horse shit because it's designed to squeeze the coins out of you. Okay. Sweet Jesus. I could not move. The stun lock? Yeah, I think we have to reset for that, surely. Because it does track continues, right? I can't imagine it doesn't. Oh my god, and it puts us back here. We would have to reset even if it didn't.
Escape. You're going to pay for what you've done.
Unskippable cutscene.
What? Helicopter? No.
No
The
continues, yeah.
cleaners have already arrived.
I have to reset it.
They must want this mess taken care of very quickly.
The unskippable cutscene was not something I was thinking about when I hit continue. I was just trying to get out of here faster, but I made it so much worse. Where's the fucking reset button? Oh, I see it. Is that the thing? What helicopter is so good? What helicopter is my favorite line in this game now, I think. No.
Resident Evil.
No, it's still, this is your mother. It's still Vincent, this is your mother. My mother? That's still the best one. But what helicopter's right behind it? What helicopter is really good? I don't know why that one's not a meme. Because now for the rest of the RE 100% run, I'm probably going to say it like every other time we see a helicopter. It's just gonna be burned into my brain after this. Alright, we go again. So what I learned is when I hit that room, I'm whipping out the flame rounds on the grenade launcher and just killing the spiders.
I don't remember anything.
That one's...
Who am I?
It's gotta go faster. Is there an occupation with a higher casualty rate in Resident Evil than helicopter pilot? I believe scientist, maybe. Probably. But helicopter pilot's gotta be up there. At least top 2 or 3, minimum.
But I just can't remember.
Rip my boy Mike. Never forget.
Ark Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything. I know that this.
Once you're done with all RE, you gonna do Xenoblade? I don't know if I have any like interests. Or not any, but like much interest among my demographics when it comes to Xenoblade. And also I've never played them. Oh yeah, police officers have a pretty high casualty rate in Resi, for sure. They've gotta be up there. Minimum top 5. Minimum. Honestly, I might like the handgun A more than C for this. Now that I just know that it's 6 shots for a zombie too. 100% all Final Fantasy. Bro, False would have to call in some crazy favors for that one. Spin-offs included. I mean, that's just what we do. So naturally. Helicopter pilots, police, and scientists. I think those have to be like the highest casualty rates in this universe. What else could be a contender? I'm trying to see if there are any sleeper picks in my head. Truckers, maybe? I think we've got roughly a 100% casualty rate for truckers, from what we've seen at least. They might actually be number 1 if we're just going off the rate. They might be. A lot of army guys. Yeah, I was about to say, like UBCS farmers the entirety of RE4. He has a point. Shit. I hate missing so many shots. Oh, come on. BSAA agents have a high casualty rate, especially if your commander is Chris. That's fucked up. That's just uncalled for. That ain't right. You know I'm right. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's fucked up. You really went there. False actually sent me a video essay that she came across a while ago. that was just about how Chris Redfield is the most traumatized character in Resi. Did any of his team die in Village? Not from what I remember, actually. Not from what I remember. I believe that. I'm just surprised that we don't, I guess, see it more with Chris, like in the newer games especially. Cause like I immediately thought of Jill for most traumatized when she sent it to me. I was like, I don't know, man. Jibble has seen some shit. Oh my god, these dogs. Sweet fucking Jesus. The dogs alone are gonna kill the accuracy rating. Holy hell. Oh, yeah, there a couple of them at least in the van at the beginning. Either Chris or Jill. But sorry, what I was gonna say is, I thought of Jill, like, immediately. And it was probably just primarily because of the like, opening nightmare sequence they added to RE3 Remake. And then you add on to that, like, the shit she goes through in RE5, and I guess leading up to RE5 as well. Was that a false quote? Hold on, did I just faintly hear? Yeah, that was... Well... Some of them are really quiet. Oh my god. What was that one even? I don't know. I only heard, like, the faintest sound of her voice for a second, if even. I didn't even, like, make any of it out. I would be pretty traumatized if I almost became a Jill sandwich. But yeah, like, she goes through the Spencer mansion, right? And then, like, what, not even 2 months after that, she lives through Raccoon City and being hunted by Nemesis just on top of all the other crazy shit in Raccoon City. And she's like one of... I mean, at this point, there are so many people who canonically made it out. Because in my head, I was about to say, like, one of 6 people.
I won't allow you to
if you take
escape.
the 4 from RE2 and then
for what
her
you've
and
done.
Carlos. But they just keep adding. She's like one of less than 20 people in the entire city who lived.
What?
And then she joins with the BSAA. Goes on that mission, gets kidnapped by Wesker,
Gamers have already
biologically experimented on and mind controlled for years.
arrived. They must want this mess taken care of.
And since then, she's just kind of been out of the series since RE5. But those 3 things, like, in sequence, crazy lineup for Jill. Crazy trauma lineup for Jill. Insane. Oh my god, I forgot Revelations. Nothing that traumatic happens in Revelations. Particularly, but, like, Revelations also happens between Raccoon City and 5. So just add that in there, I guess. Like, nothing particularly traumatic for Jill specifically. Just, yeah, that was also kind of a fucked up situation. You know, in my opinion, those monsters, the T-Abyss virus BOWs, kind of spooky, kind of scary. Oh.
My vibrate or my controller's vibe. God damn.
Like manga after 5? Yeah, I don't really count the extended stuff because like there's the movies too, right? But like I just don't want to talk about Death Island. Frankly, I really don't want to talk about it. I think it's best if we don't, to be fair. Like I just no. When are we watching the movies? We're not. Watch them on your own. I have the hot take that even the couple of CG movies that people tend to like, I think they're just okay. I think they're like mid at best. To be honest. Like Degeneration has some kind of cool stuff, but it's kind of just boring. If I'm being totally real. Like, yeah, it's Leon and Claire, and that's great, but, like, it's just kind of boring. Yeah, I'm not big on the movies, even, like, the CG ones that tend to get talked up a lot. I think they just get talked up because they're not the live-action train wrecks. Which, yeah, I really don't want to talk about those. I really don't want to talk about the Alice movies. Oh, huh. The live action is goofy fun. No, dude, they're just bad. Like, they have goofy fun. But then, like, I could live with the live actions if they didn't do anything with, like, the established canon and they were just their own thing. But then they pull in all these things from the games and just totally, like, rewrite them just for the hell of it. And I'm like, what are we doing here? We've gone from goofy fun to just changing the whole story. What are we doing here? John Wick Leon was fun to watch. Yeah, there's that one scene in the second one, the second CG movie, where Leon is like down in the tunnel with Chris and literally just pulling like John Wick moves, and that's cool. The second movie, particularly, I can't remember the name of it, the second CG one. That movie has some pretty great animation and choreography. I won't take that away from it. I still don't think the plot is very good. Holy hell, what, are you seeing how, like, imbalanced they all are, audio-wise? Is that what you mean, holy hell? Vendetta! Thank you! Oh, it's the third one. What's the second one? Degeneration? I thought it was Vendetta after Degeneration. What's the... Damnation! I totally forgot that movie existed. Does that take away from my point or add to it that I think they're all just really mid? I totally forgot about the second one. It's the only part of the movie I remember. Yeah, the third one has some really cool animation with like the tunnel scene. And there's like the crazy motorcycle chase scene. And that's cool. But like the plot of that movie is just really stupid. And like Rebecca's there, which is cool. She doesn't really get to do much. And to be honest, she doesn't even really feel that much like Rebecca Chambers in the movie, but she's there. She's acknowledged, so that's something. Is there nothing in that room? Okay. This Survivor. Unfortunately. Doing the S rank. No, I'm just gonna sink shots into him for the accuracy. I was gonna swap to handgun D, because the handgun D will drop them in like 8 shots, just flat out with a handgun. But I can just do that. Oh yeah, I've seen the short film. Like a YouTube upload of like, it's not even actually the film, it's like a phone recording of the screening of it. But I've seen that. That's close enough. I totally forgot about it until you just mentioned it, but I did see that on YouTube a while ago. Hello? There we go. How much do you have to do to 100 it? We are already on the last thing. We're just doing the S rank and then we're done. We had to do the 3 playthroughs for the 3 routes. But keep in mind, the game is like 2 hours long if you're taking your time, and like 1 hour long if you're zooming through it. So like this is the 3rd Survivor stream and we're just wrapping it up. Like if I manage to get the S rank without too much trouble, we'll probably start CV today. It won't even be like a full 3 streams. Resident Evil ride could be fun, to be honest. Some of those movie rides are legit. What, like the ones at Universal? Some of them are pretty good. I used to live really close to Universal Orlando. So like, I remember the Harry Potter one was neat, even though I'm not like a Harry Potter fan. The ride was cool. Trying to remember what other ones they had. They had a couple. But I think they also shut one of them down, like, while I was living there.
Hi, does my chat need some milkies? Do you need some mommy milkies? Is baby thirsty? Little piss baby, are you thirsty?
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend False, my good friend False. Twitch chat is unhinged. I don't know what you're talking about. Terminator. Yes. I don't know. Back to the Future, I think, was already gone, or just I never went on it. But they did have a Terminator one. The best ride there, at least when I lived there, was they opened up the Jurassic World roller coaster, I think. I can't remember if it was supposed to be Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I think it was World because it's newer. But I think it's called like the Velocicoaster or something. And that ride opened like right before I moved away, and my ex went to Universal all the fucking time. I only went like a couple times with her, but she got like signed up to ride it early, and we went to ride it early, like a test ride before they opened it to get feedback. It was a good ass roller coaster. Before that, the Hulk one was the best, but the Jurassic World one was kind of crazy. That was a good one. Beta testing rides. Yeah, you can sign up whenever they're like opening up a new one. I think you have to be like a season pass holder or something. But you can literally just go sign up and get like a session where they're like, yeah, come here from like 11 a.m. to noon. And just go on the roller coaster like 3 times. And you go with like a big group of people and you test ride the new ride. Never been to a roller coaster before? Really? I was just talking with False about, I didn't know this before, but she's apparently terrified of roller coasters. And it is now my mission to get her on a roller coaster. It will happen. To terrify her, yes. Why else would I? Of course, yeah. It would be karma for the mommy milkers quote. It would be. You're right. Something gentle? No. Like a shock to the system sort of roller coaster. Where like, it will be terrifying, but then it will be over and she'll be like, oh, that's not so bad. You know, one of those. We all need one of those sometimes. One of those where it's just, it's so terrifying for like a couple minutes and then you're just like, oh, never mind, this isn't bad. Because like once you've done it, you've done it. I had those and I was shaking afterwards. We've all had those. It's just how you do it. Sweet. Ryan, thank you for the 31 months. Ooh. There we go, Jesus. So much for my accuracy rating. Ooh. Try Pepper X extract to get it over with. No, that's different. That's different. Everyone use your primes on Twitch. Cole likes money. I do like money, and primes are technically free. Like, they say that it's free, but you get it by paying for the membership. It's one of those. You know, it's kind of not entirely free, but like, it's free for me. And like the stream for more Resident Evil streams, true. True. An included benefit, yes, there you go. Not free. An included benefit. There. I hate when people say that stuff that comes with a subscription is free. Yeah, me too, a little bit. I can't lie. I don't like hate it, but it is like, well, it's kind of free. False, can I read that to them? I'm checking. False is here. Read it? No, I'm getting permission first on this one. No, never mind then. See? That's why we ask, chat. I have social awareness sometimes. I'm gonna load up all the normalized. Okay, thank you.
They didn't expect some weird pink fox girl VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
See, I would like shotgun them, but the tyrants are such an accuracy farm. Give me the ammo just in case. This community made a livery, ha ha. No, it's she was playing Parasite Eve is the context. And because of False's reaction to one specific line about livers, within her community, it kind of became a meme. And any day that she was streaming Parasite Eve was dubbed Liver Day. I need to play those one day. You should. It's a crazy statement about livers, to be fair. Like, it is kind of insane. But yeah, we need accuracy. Oh. Oof. Well, there's a couple missed shots. There's 3 more. Just for fun. Why do they... What is this AI? Tose. How'd you get away with that? That's insane. That AI is crazy. There we go. The MC2 AI has more brain cells. Okay, maybe... Well, yeah, I don't know. Have you fought the infected tanks? I don't know if I would say that much, but they're definitely in the same ballpark. Oh, I won't lie, they're not too far from each other. Can hunters still kill with one hit here? They cannot kill in one hit here. Their damage is massively reduced. Which everything in this game is in that sort of, in that camp. Nothing in this game hits as hard as they do in the survival horror games. Oh. For some reason, Ark just has a shit ton of health. It's literally pushing me along. That scared the shit out of me. Like tofu? More than tofu. He has crazy health. Like, I have no idea why he has that much.
Hello? Can you hear me? Who are you? What are you doing? Answer me!
VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
Liver day. Again. It's crazy RNG on that. There are legitimately like 50 of them in the folder now. So that is actually just crazy to get that many in a row. Like, that's also the third time we've heard that this stream. Just the way the dice roll is going today. But it is genuinely random. It's equal odds for all of them, and there are about 50 of them. In 49. I think there's like 48 or 49 sound bites in there to be exact. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. It's just shy of 50 or it is like exactly 50. I'm not sure. Red. We love a red herb. It's funny that early in the run, like when we were still in the hospital and everything, I was like, man, we're going so slow. We're never going to get this S rank. I mean, at this speed, we're never going to reach there in time. And now I'm already just leaving the umbrella offices, which I would say is about halfway through the game. And we're like 30 minutes in. The game feels long, not in a good way. That's the crazy thing too, is just, we've only been on this run for 30 minutes. But it feels like we've been on this run for a long fucking time for some reason. I also remember feeling that this game took forever to play through in one sitting when I did it for the review. And then, like, my final time for the review was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I sat there and I was just like, what? That was 1 hour and 40 minutes? It felt like at least 3 hours. Something like this could be pretty great as like a roguelike. I would agree. It definitely wasn't a popular genre at the time. Oof. Like nowadays, we're just like, oh my god, roguelike. Who doesn't love a good roguelike? It's not like a super mainstream genre yet. In the sense of like, you know, it's not as big as just like a shooter, an RPG, whatever it might be. But like they're still definitely steadily growing in popularity. But even then, a lot of roguelike fans, I would say, are much more hardcore gamers. I don't think there are many casual gamers out there who are like, yeah, dude, I love roguelikes. Only blew up after Binding of Isaac, really? I would honestly say, like, Binding of Isaac started it, but I don't even feel like they really blew up until, like, Vampire Survivors. I feel like since Vampire Survivors, and, like, Hades as well, actually. I feel like those are the two in recent years that, like, have made that genre fucking boom. Like, everything has been a roguelike since those two. Isaac definitely started it rolling, though, is kind of the thing. Isaac is the big one. I don't know. What, like, big roguelikes came out between Isaac and like, Hades? Is more what I'm saying. Like, Isaac definitely started it. But since then, like, everything's gone roguelike. Or, sorry, since, like, Hades / Vampire Survivors. I haven't played Dead Cells. I forget about Dead Cells. Isn't Diablo a roguelike? Diablo 1, no. And even then, Diablo 2, 3, 4, only if you play on hardcore. Rogue Legacy? What is Rogue Legacy? Is it just Rogue? Is it a re-release of Rogue? Or like a remaking of Rogue? Reimagining? What is Rogue Legacy? I don't know that one. I'm gonna grenade launcher these bitches. These are the big spiders. Where are my flame rounds? Different thing entirely. Okay. Because you get RNG missions sometimes. Yeah, but Diablo 1, if you die, you just continue. Which, like... Oh, Spelunky! Slay the Spire. See, here's the problem, maybe. I haven't played, like, any of these yet. Spelunky, Slay the Spire. I haven't gotten to them. They've been on the backlog for years, and I've just never actually gotten them checked off. Maybe this is the issue. I might have to take the L on this one. I think in my head, none of them processed because it was just like, I didn't play them. Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, still need to play that. But no, like, hardcore ARPGs can definitely feel like roguelikes. But I would never say that, like, Diablo or PoE or anything is a roguelike. Because even when you do play hardcore in those games, the character isn't actually lost when they die either. And that's, like, you know, one of the most important things with a roguelike. Like, that's kind of one of those things that's like the most defining element, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't lose anything on death other than, like in the case of Diablo, like some items, I feel like it just can't be a roguelike. I don't know why I even grabbed that. I have like 630 hours in Isaac. I've played a bit of Isaac, but I didn't even play that much of it, weirdly. And I've also only played the actual original Binding of Isaac. I never bought any of like the updated ones. Ooh. Oh no, I know. I never play. I can't even like remember any of the names of them. But yeah, I've only ever played the OG Isaac, and that one is fucking hard, which is fine. Rebirth, Afterbirth, yeah. I didn't play those. I only played Binding of Isaac. I probably played it for like 10 hours though. I liked it. I had fun with it, but I just didn't sink like crazy hours into it. There are a couple other roguelikes that, like, even being a big roguelike enjoyer, I just have not sunk as much time into, because for some reason they just didn't click with me the way they click with some people. I almost don't want to say it, but Risk of Rain 2. I think I've played like 6 or 7 hours of it. Just trying to be like, okay, it's gonna get to that point where I like really start to get hooked on it, and just it didn't. Okay, that's horseshit. RE Survivor, everyone. Handgun A has just enough stopping power to stun them in like 2 bullets. That's kind of crazy. Balatro is so good. That one is so good. I feel like definitely the last couple years we've been in like the golden age of roguelikes at the very least. Dead Cells I haven't played. I feel like between Vampire Survivors and like Balatro, I know there are others that I just can't name right now for some reason. For me personally, and this is my weird one that I got real into, Hollow Cure, I played the fuck out of. Eesh, I didn't get any of the references. I still don't even know more than like 2 of the character names off the top of my head. But holy shit, Hollow Cure was so fun. I need to go back and get the new achievements from like the last couple updates. Because that one's so good. I keep saying that is the best like Vampire Survivors like, which is kind of just a whole new category in and of itself in my head. Where like you've got Vampire Survivors, Hollow Cure, Halls of Torment. Like that's kind of just become its own subgenre of the subgenre.
Suno Mono Ultramatic Chromoscopic Silicovo Volcanico Conciosis.
Good job, False. Dead Cells is a Metroidvania, is it? I've only ever heard people call it a roguelike. Is it a Metroidvania? They really tried with that one. But they forgot that anything in this game can be dodged by slightly backstepping because their hitboxes are so poorly designed. Ooh. Wait a minute. No, this isn't where I was thinking I was. Never mind. Oh, it's procedurally generated Metroidvania-like maps. Okay. Okay. Because I was like, I know that it's like an action side-scroller. Which it would make it look like a Metroidvania, if nothing else, right? Because, like, yeah, I've seen gameplay of it. So I could see, like, if you just glanced at it and you're like, yeah, that's got to be a Metroidvania. I've seen this before. I need to kill them because of the enemies killed metric. Fucking shit, I hate the dogs in this game. Oh, one down. Oh my god, the camera. Once again, Tose, your AI. Holy shit. So many missed shots. It's okay, the amount of tyrants coming up in the end game are gonna make up for all the dogs that we've encountered. Even I've gone out of my way to go through the more tyrant-heavy routes so far. For that exact reason. I just want to farm up the accuracy from them, because you can land like 30 shots on them in a row with no misses. They're the easiest things to hit. They still die relatively quickly to a handgun. So it's not like you're going out of your way to do it too much. And they take like 30 shots. So just good accuracy farm. Like this route here, I'm doing this because there's tyrants here. See? That already just, that makes up for all the missed shots on those couple dogs, right? One tyrant will offset that. Oh, hello, you turned around. Oh, the shoulder. I forget they have that attack. That's one that you can't backstep to avoid. The tyrant shoulder charge. Oh. Sir. On Steam. Yeah, I always try to emphasize this with Steam numbers. But Steam is not the... What's it? I'm trying to find the right words. The largest gaming platform right now. There are more gamers on, what's it? On Nintendo Switch and PlayStation than on Steam. PlayStation is the big one you want to look to. I think the only one that Steam beats out in terms of user base is Xbox, because Xbox basically committed brand suicide in 2013. They've been putting out banger games though lately. And yeah, Steam also doesn't have Ubisoft Plus, so those are actual purchases, which is something to keep in mind as well. Because even on PC, if you did play it on Ubisoft Plus, which I said back then that I don't think many players were, personally, just because, and I don't know that, but just my gut tells me that Ubisoft Plus didn't contribute much to the player counts on Assassin's Creed Shadows, because who the fuck is buying the Ubisoft game monthly subscription? Who the fuck is doing that? They said it only sold around 2 million copies? Really? 2 million? That seems really low, considering how big all of its social media metrics were. It seems really low. Oh my god. Dogs with slowdown. Recipe for disaster in this game. Yet at the same time, the average RE survivor experience. I did 15 to play through one $70 game, I guess. Maybe it did contribute a good amount. I just, like, if I was gonna pay to play like one game on it, and you can save money by just blasting the game once like that. This isn't to like discredit it by any means. What's it? I would just buy the game at that point, or just wait for sale. That's normally what I do with like anything that I don't play right at release. But to be fair, I hate having monthly subscriptions. I have like as few monthly subscriptions as I can possibly have in my life. I fucking despise having subscriptions to anything. Ooh. Wait, that's a blue herb. There we go. Jesus Christ. But I definitely think with Shadows, the biggest thing that would have hurt that game's success is that they did Japan too late. Like, not even anything about the quality of the game itself. I think they just waited too long. The fact that Ghost of Tsushima was already out
Slay Girl Pussy Boss
and good, I think did more damage to that game than anything else. Just having a better alternative. Because, like, Shadows didn't look bad. I looked at gameplay a lot just to be like, how does this look? And it looked fine. It looked genuinely like a solid game, but just didn't look great. And like Ghost of Tsushima just looks better. It came out like a few years ago already.
What?
I think that did more damage to that game than anything else. Aren't healing items part of the ranking? First aid sprays are, but other heals aren't. At least from what we understand. Again, the ranking criteria is not perfectly understood in this game. Because A, it's super confusing, and B, not many people care enough to really dig in and figure it out. Even like on speedrun.com's forums talking about it, the people who do S-rank speedruns for this game don't fully understand the ranking system in this game. Oh no, am I out of red herbs? All right.
I got so excited I shot a load, my bad.
Happens. We've all been there. Oh no. American games try to appeal to the Japanese market. Impossible. Are you talking about Shadows? I don't think Shadows was trying to appeal to the Japanese market. I think it was trying to appeal to the Western market more than anything. Tsushima's way better, but Shadows is still like a solid 7.5 game, just a bit too long. Yeah, that's the thing. It looked like it was just kind of mid. And like that, along with the fact that Tsushima came out like, what, 5 years ago already? While everyone was begging for Assassin's Creed set in Japan for like a decade and they just wouldn't do it. A Sony first party studio just said, all right, we'll do it. We'll just go ahead and make Assassin's Creed in Japan. And they did. And it just came out better from the looks of it. I haven't played either, so I can't speak on it personally, but like, everyone says it came out better. I've seen both, and it looks like it came out better. It's just, I don't know, man. Yoink. Ubisoft is a French company, though. Yeah, it's true too. Was that a liquor? Yeah, it was. I'm like, did I see that right? I genuinely had a moment where I wasn't sure if I had seen it or not. Ooh. Where's, oh, there it is. It was blending in. I was like, where the fuck is my key item? Hello? But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was American devs. All right, another one. Well, that's kind of the thing, though, is the majority of Sony's first-party studios are American. And they see great success in Japan because Sony is managing them, most likely. I don't think that American games don't have appeal over there. I think it's more that, like, the biggest... I guess, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The biggest publisher that emphasizes Western devs is Xbox, and Xbox has never managed to get a foothold in Japan. Sucker Punch should bring back Infamous, or at least a port. Dude, PC ports would be great for Infamous. Absolutely. I would say Xbox port, but current Sony seems to have no interest in going the Microsoft route. Which, yeah, I think is just a matter of time at this point, considering, like, there's a whole bunch of first-party Xbox stuff going over to Sony. And, I mean, they're killing it with sales on the PlayStation platform from what we've seen so far. Killing it with sales on the PlayStation platform. I'm really curious to see the Gears of War remaster later this year. I think that will probably do really well on PlayStation. God damn it, why can I not shoot them from there? Whoa. Where am I gonna get herbs? Near the end here. Didn't the original Stalker trilogy release an enhanced edition today? Not that I've heard of. The original Stalker trilogy got put to consoles like a year ago. Just no one knew because there was like no marketing push behind it. I didn't even know for a long time. What herbs around here? I have no idea. I don't know any herb locations. We're gonna need some. Releasing enhanced versions? On what? What's enhanced about them? Stalker? What? Explain. I haven't heard about this. Clearly. Xbox, PS5, PC? This is the first I'm hearing about this. Speaking of no marketing push for the Stalker trilogy. Gimme. Has mostly negative reviews on Steam. Uh-oh. What's the deal with it? What is enhancing? Oh no, not this song. Not again. A blue herb? That doesn't do shit for me. Oh, that's not a green. For a second, I thought that was a green herb.
I'm an adult woman. I have said some freaky shit in my day.
She has. Sounds like a cat walked across a keyboard. It's the weird off notes, dude. Should run at more than 50? Wait. So they've re-released... What did they enhance?
They're creating these monsters on this island.
What are they enhancing? No one has said. Because how the fuck are the original Stalker games running at 50 FPS? What did they do? Oh my god. Oh my god. The camera, dude. New graphics and shaders? Do they look good? Or do they look like the original Stalker trilogy? Because, like, look, I'm not gonna lie. I love those games. They look like shit. They do. Like, even just for when they came out, they look bad. They don't look good. So, like, do they look good? These enhanced editions? Or do they still look like Stalker? Because the atmosphere is what carries Stalker. Still looks like shit, to be honest, from the Steam page. Okay. Because I was like, how transformative is this? Because they'd have to really, like, fully remaster the game to make them look good, I feel like.
Help! What? Hang on!
John Survivor. The fact that you can just stunlock the hunters with a handgun in this game.
Lot!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
It
What are you
has
talking
new
about?
wetness effects.
It's not your fault.
Day
Vincent's
one
the
by
who caused
wetness
everything.
effects.
Well, I mean,
Stalker
I-
Trilogy
you-
Enhanced. Is that what this is
What
called?
do you mean?
This is also unskippable,
You're
by
the
the way.
detective. Your name is Art Thompson.
What? Really? I'm not Vincent? Then why did you run away from me?
Is this
Because
it?
I'm the one that told Vincent about you.
Hello, I'm Vincent.
Are
I've been
these
transferred
enhanced
to this facility to
screenshots?
inspect it.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I know Commander Vincent.
Man, they don't even look much
So I
better.
knew that
They
you
look
weren't
better,
him
but
when I
not
saw
much
you.
better.
What?
It's weird where they chose to...
spy.
Like, the water looks totally different. The
Thank you.
skybox looks totally
You are a
different.
good
Everything
boy,
else
Locke.
looks about the same.
The self-destruction
There we go.
system
I could skip
has
then.
been activated.
Sitting here mashing
This
it.
island will self-destruct in 10 minutes. All the personnel must evacuate immediately. Repeat. All the personnel evacuate immediately.
That's what they enhanced. That's so weird, though. That they only did, like, the water and the skyboxes, and maybe the lighting looks a little touched up, but it doesn't look that much better.
That's right.
Oh my
At
God,
the request of my
cutscenes.
friend Leon S. Kennedy, I came here to investigate. Oh, yes.
Let me go back to looking
I remember.
at what the deal is
I
here.
remember everything.
Tell me the truth. You are a spy, aren't you?
Claim the remaster looks worse than the original. Really? I don't know. It looks like it's about the same, just with new lighting and water and skybox. I don't understand how these have technical issues.
I'm not
I really
Vincent.
don't, because
I'm Ark.
yeah, I'm just so curious how they managed to fuck that up. So it looked kind of off. Yeah, I was seeing that apparently the 4K is upscaling. I'm sure that's more a console thing. Because apparently the PC version also doesn't include DLSS, like it doesn't have support for it. That's apparently a point of the negative reviews on Steam. I don't know, I'm reading articles. I'm not actually looking on Steam. I'm trying to filter the noise and get the news quickly. I've read Steam reviews before. It's a nightmare sometimes. Just slop. Oh no. Wait a minute. Did they... I own this? Wait. Did they just overwrite the existing Steam games? It says that I and like my friends own this game. The enhanced version. Oh, he's still alive. Holy.
Freaking. You're an asshole.
Don't do that, please. Oh, they did the big no-no, dude. They did the big no-no. Don't do that. The original isn't there on Steam anymore. Yeah, they literally put the enhanced edition over the original. The originals are delisted. No. The originals aren't delisted. They're replaced. They updated the EXEs on the originals. I already own the enhanced editions. And if I go to download, like, what was the original version, it's gonna download the enhanced. It's worse than delisting. It ain't replaced. Is there a classic now? Both are in my library. Oh, okay. At least there's that. Jesus Christ. But don't
Vincent.
They did the
If
delisting.
it wasn't for you, I could have completed my mission. Umbrella was going to take care of me. But you had to go and screw it all up. Now, you're going to pay.
Originals of what now? The Stalker games.
No.
Does that for GTA 5 too? Yeah, GTA 5, the new like enhanced one, they did that where they like I owned the new enhanced one because they gave it to previous owners for free. But they also still allow you to download the older one. It's just in a separate like game listing now. Fuck. I didn't realize I was against the wall. But is this just a PC release for the enhanced one? It's unlisted, but you can still buy it, it looks like, if you have a link. What? They're on console? No, but I'm saying, like, did they really release console ports of these games like a year ago? Not even, I don't think. And then do this enhanced edition and launch those on consoles as well? Like, are these two separate games on consoles, or is this enhanced edition just the one that came out on consoles last year? They did both. What are they doing? To be fair, I feel like everything with Stalker has kind of been a shit show since, like, Stalker 2 launched. Which is so unfortunate. I don't know why they keep fucking with the old Stalker games. Oh my god, I'm getting hit here. Down to danger? I don't even think I have herbs. Oh, I do have a green herb. Are the remasters bad? Yeah, they're apparently bad. I didn't even hear about them until like 10 minutes ago. This is the first I'm learning about them, but yeah, they're apparently really bad. Overwhelmingly negative on Steam. Oh my god, I'm gonna get killed by the fucking... whatever the cleaner enemies are called. I can't remember their name.
Get on the train! Hurry!
Can still be bought. Are they delisted or... Hold on. Hold on. Like, genuinely, after this run, I'm gonna go look and see if they're delisted, because they might not be. They're removed from search? Are they, like, actually removed from search, or are they just buried under other stuff? These guys are about to kill me. Or not. Works for me. They're removed. Actually removed. Why? That is like the one big thing that you don't do when you do like an enhanced edition or remaster or whatever. That's the one thing you don't fucking do. You just don't unlist the old one. They haven't learned yet, man. What is skippable and what's not skippable, words are hard, in this game makes no fucking sense. Like, genuinely, I've just started mashing the button during any point in time where I'm not in control, and sometimes it skips, most of the time it doesn't. They're not gone. I still have the originals. Yeah, but apparently you can't buy them, but you can if you find a link to the store page, but they're removed from search so that you're not supposed to be able to find them.
Get in the helicopter!
But at least you can still download them if you own them. That's something.
It's still alive.
It's so weird though that like you can still purchase them if you find the store page, even though the store page has been removed from search and everything. That's just super odd. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Not like this, dude. Reviews on the enhanced edition are ugly. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl Blur Edition one says, yeah, apparently they're using AI upscaling and it looks terrible, is what I'm gathering. Okay, it's empty. There's my grenade.
I got so excited I shot a load, my bad.
It happens. Try to hold it until I finish, please. I meant finish the run, but I doubled down on the innuendo unintentionally. Genuinely unintentionally. No, 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 dude, no. Oh my god, I'm so upset. I didn't even know he had a shoulder
I
charge.
forgot because I saw the D.
God damn it. Maybe I could get away with a continue. I don't think I can. But it's better than just resetting it. I'm literally in the final boss. It's a point system. You can't, it's a point system. It's not like a binary thing. So if everything else is like perfection, which it's not, but all I'm saying is that there is a slight chance
Get on the train.
that I
Hurry.
could still get it. It's just minuscule. I'm in the final boss. It's better than just resetting it.
Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Let's say no continues. Yeah, what we learned from the speedrunner forums is that it's not a linear system, at the very least. So it's not literally just like, if you don't finish the game in less than an hour 30, you don't get it. Like, you could finish the game with bad time, but have like perfect accuracy and no continues and whatever else. Perfect enemies killed, and you could still get it. It's one of those systems. So there's a chance. It's just a really slight chance. Incredibly slight, but it's there. And you're at full health. It did refill my health. I'm so pissed because he had to be so close to dead. I'm actually upset. Because his health had to be so low after all that. I just had like no herbs. I literally had no herbs going into the final boss, and I was already cautioned when we went in. It screwed me. And I think that your ammo... Oh no, maybe the ammo doesn't carry over. That's the type of shit that makes me crash out, not gonna lie. What type of shit? Like dying at the final boss because you had no herbs? It's really unfortunate. But like, I knew going in that I was fucked. And then I thought, while I was doing it, I'm like, wait a minute, I might have this. But, alas.
Get in the helicopter.
I did not have it.
It's
Also,
still
my
alive.
time is going to be worse because of this. I don't... That's what I'm saying. There's a chance. But it's such a small chance. But it is there. So we'll play it out. Oh, there goes a Magnum round. Over-aimed a little bit. The controls in this game are terrible. Being 5 shots away from an S rank, then having to start it all over, I'd just quit. I'm a 99% gamer. Nope. We gotta do it. This might be the first, like Resi high rank run that I fail on the first attempt. Survivor might take that title. I think it will. To be clear, I don't think this is an S. I just don't. It might be an A. I think it's most likely an A. There's a chance it's a B, to be real. Oh, I have to load the acid. Ammo does not carry over between death. That's what I had last time. It's a C. It's definitely not a C. I've at least got that much going for me. I was so close to the S before. I had to be like literally within 3 shots of it with how long that took. I was even closer to killing him than I thought I was when he did that shoulder charge bullshit. Please, Tose. Please. Glass cannon all the way. That's really what they go for.
10 seconds to detonation. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just still going to be mashing this button to see if at any point this is skippable. The nose supposed to thunder. No thunder up here, but it's been raining all day here.
Get down!
I think this is an A. Didn't I get an A on the last run too? I think. This game's cutscenes are loud. The gameplay isn't that loud. The cutscenes are loud.
What are we gonna do, mister?
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but don't worry. We can fly as long as we have fuel.
I can skip the credits, but not the final cutscene. Oh. Whoops. I was sitting here just mashing the button. Hold on. Whoops. It was A? Oh, did you see it? I want to see the specifics on it. Hold on. But yeah, I'm sure it was A. Okay. That run, it was an A. It was a clear time of 121, 89% accuracy, 164 monsters killed. So if I did that route again, I can skip dogs, I think. Or at least 10 dogs I could skip.
Resident Evil Survivor.
I could skip 10 dogs, because 150 enemies is like the highest tier. That one people have figured out. The highest tier for the enemies, or sorry, the killed monsters category is 150. So I was over that by 14. I could run past a lot of the dogs. That continue screwed me more than anything. That would have been S rank if I didn't die. Absolutely. So run it back. Run past a lot of the dogs. I can afford to run past like 10 of them. Easily. As long as I keep track of how many I've run past.
Where?
At the very least, this game is really short. That will also speed up the run, get my accuracy even higher. Running past dogs will be a huge benefit all around, now that I know I can do it.
Anything.
I can afford running past some dogs on that exact route. This is the one, let's go. Let's go. We run it back, we do it better.
You look familiar, but...
Poor sauce.
but I just can't remember. Ark Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything.
You think we can
know
finish
that
it
this
today?
was
No,
way
I'm not
for
that
anyone to
fast.
die.
But we'll be well beyond halfway through the run at the end of stream. I'll probably get like 3/4 of the way done, about. And then we'll just have to save state it for next stream. Me accidentally skipping the results. I told you I was just sitting there mashing the button whenever I wasn't in control. I did say that. It's hilarious that ultimately I've just gone back to handgun A. I'm running the route that has the most tyrants on it. The most possible tyrants in one playthrough. It's a weird strat for S rank, but it's working. Show of hands, who expected Expedition 33 to outsell everything? Did it? I think, didn't Oblivion outsell it? But not by much. It came so close. At least last I heard, Oblivion had outsold it. But I know that Expedition 33 was still, like, chugging along pretty well, sales-wise. So I could see if it passed it. It would make sense. But last I saw, Oblivion had still outsold it. What's interesting is that Doom is underselling expectations, seemingly. Outsold Oblivion last I checked? Oh, I haven't seen that. I definitely didn't expect that. It's definitely the word of mouth effect, though, with Expedition 33, right?
Do you know who woofs woofs? I can show the DMs. Do you
That one's
know
so loud.
who woofs woofs in my DMs? Someone that is in this chat.
Wonder if it's due to Game Pass? I don't think so. It's not hurting Expedition or Oblivion. Why can I not? There we go. What's it? No, I don't think it's because of Game Pass. I think genuinely just a lot of the discussion about the game pre-release, I think, is hurting it. What system is Expedition selling on best? Honestly, it's probably PlayStation, but I wouldn't be surprised if Steam in this case, because I know that its Steam sales have been crazy, but it's almost definitely selling best on PlayStation. They're selling Doom for $80? No, they're not. Doom is 70. It's still just 70. Xbox's $80 thing. Currently, they haven't sold any games for 80. What that was them basically just saying in like a press release that they are looking to maybe price games at 80 in the future, but it depends on the game. But people just kind of quickly ran with it. Is 80 euros here? Well, that's just price conversion. Because 80 euros is about $70. That's just localized pricing. Wait, no, that's the other way around. 80 euro is $90. Wait. Why is it cheaper here? It is 70 USD. Like, I bought the game. It's 70. Why is it more expensive there? Because also 70 pounds is not equivalent. Why is it more expensive in Europe? Oh yeah, you guys do include tax. That's right. That's probably a factor.
I won't allow you to escape.
60
You're
pounds
going to
physical
pay
on
for what
PS5 in
you've
the
done.
UK? Interesting. The game isn't on the disc? Yeah. Yeah, it's another one of those.
Helicopter?
You don't include tax? No, not in the US.
No. The cleaners have already arrived? They must want this mess taken
Tariffs?
care
No,
of.
not in the
Very
UK or Europe. I hate that the whole tariff thing is so confusing because it's ultimately just led to everyone, like, anytime something is more expensive now, they're just like, oh, tariffs, duh. But like, it's because everything is so fucking specific with the tariffs that like you have to know who has a trade deal with the US right now and who doesn't, and what that deal looks like how exactly it's affecting it. Because like a lot of people probably don't know that what's it? We have trade deals with Japan and China now. So like companies that are raising their pricing currently because of tariffs, because their shit is manufactured in China, are just lying. Just flat out. Nintendo not bringing the prices back down now that we have a trade deal with Japan. That's just Nintendo being greedy. Nothing else. They have no reason to keep the increased prices. Because that's the other part of it, is a lot of companies are taking advantage of it being so confusing. Megacorps being greedy? No. Yep. When the country tariffs back, which raises the cost of things for them too. Yeah. Although, the whole tariff thing is like dying off now for the most part. Like all of the major tariff increases that were happening have come to trade deals, and like China was the one that we were in the big pissing match with, and that's like resolved now. We've come to a deal with even China at this point. Is already played out. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, as much as I hate to admit it, because I have to eat my own words from months ago, the tariff thing worked somehow. I chalk it up to luck or whatever the fuck else you will. Like, I hate that I have to say it, but like, it worked. Fucking somehow it worked. Insane. But it did. I was completely wrong. Like, it managed to work. And like, as much as even I want to chalk it up to luck, the luck that you would have to have for it to work with like every major player involved is crazy. And like, it worked. Worked to do what exactly? We have trade deals made with like all of our major allies and enemies now. Like, it worked, which is insane so far. True, assuming that things stay like this, but like as of right now, it's crazy. I never saw this resolution. This was not on my bingo card. I mean, it was there, But I had it there as like there's a 1% chance that this happens. And that's what happened. So I was just fucking wrong. It's crazy. The Art of the Deal. He did write that book. That's the name of his book. I don't know if you guys have heard. That's the name of his book. But no, it's just fucking crazy. You're an anime watcher? You should have seen this twist coming. I'm really not an anime watcher, though. I've watched so little anime in my life. I've watched the good ones, basically. Like, the really mainstream, really good ones I've watched. And even then, not so much. Because, like, I tried to watch Naruto. I didn't like it. I tried to watch Bleach. I didn't like it. You watch False? Yeah, that's true. She's an anime? That's true. I watched Chainsaw Man. I thought Chainsaw Man was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Berserk, though? I have seen Berserk. Cowboy Bebop, I grew up with. From the rest of us that doesn't actually help American citizens. How so? In terms of how it doesn't help American citizens. Because it definitely, well, yeah, it's kind of where that's maybe a whole thing. Maybe I don't want to do that. That it would bring back manufacturing. No, what he was aiming for, manufacturing was, what he was saying with manufacturing was, if you don't want your costs to go up, then you can move back to manufacturing here instead of outsourcing, right? But what the ultimate goal was with it from the beginning was he was saying the rest of the world has been taking advantage of America's consumer economy, which, fair enough, but he was saying the fact that our goods get taxed so exorbitantly compared to the tax that we put on them, where like a lot of countries that he did do the equivalent tariffs with would be countries where like we had like a 10% tax on them and they had like a 40 or 50% tax on us. And he was like, that's not fair to us. That was the goal, was to make it like, hey, let's work out a deal so that we don't get fucked as hard on our exports. And that was the goal. The manufacturing was the solution if you had a problem with that goal. And I should iterate that I don't even, like, I never liked the idea of this. I don't like the guy that much. I'm just trying to be fair to it. That was the stated goal. Ooh. Ow, oh my god, oh my, yeah, here we go. If 2 spiders spawn in here, I die. This room is ridiculous. Oh no. Welcome to Stunlock. I managed. The flame rounds are the move, but just holy shit. Watch. We'll see you around, hot sauce. Have a good rest of your day. Is there an herb in here or something? No, this room is actually empty. Holy shit. I can't get in the manhole. There we go. His Chole points were tariffed. No, he spends them as soon as he gets them. There's a delay in lip syncing on the webcam, is there? Oh god, hold on. There's, I think, an unskippable coming up. Maybe I can reset it here. Maybe. It looks synced. At least now, after I reset it, it looks synced. A few milliseconds delay. Which one is first? The audio is first?
Oh.
Audio, yeah. There's an easy fix for that. I just don't know if I want to do it. Refresh the page first. Oh. Wait, what do you mean, Ryden? Does refresh... is it just like a general audio delay? And you're saying refreshing the page just fixes it? I mean, YouTube site? Are you saying it's a YouTube issue, not a my stream issue? I don't see delay on Twitch. Oh. So maybe YouTube issue. Hold on. Anyone else? Anyone in agreement? You just need to let the dub guy know? Yeah, you just gotta tell the dub guy what's up. I refreshed the page and it seems to be gone now. Huh. So it is a YouTube thing where I guess the audio just falls behind a little bit as stream goes on, or just as you have the page open for longer. Maybe? I don't know. Man, I'm drinking so much water. There's no way I don't have to piss by the end of the stream. I don't have to piss now, but just the way that I'm flying through my water, it's probably gonna happen. So I have to remember, I skipped 2 dogs, but I also killed that liquor right after the cutscene in the sewers that I didn't kill last time. I ran past it last time. So I've killed like 1 less enemy so far compared to the previous run. Water's so delicious, not gonna lie. Yeah, I pretty much exclusively drink water outside of like my 1 energy drink a day on stream. And that, I just have that because the caffeine gives me the mental bandwidth for streaming. Makes my brain move faster for a bit, which helps with all the multitasking and such. Makes it less draining as well. Easier to keep up with. I know a few people who can't drink water unless it's flavor. Yeah, that shit is crazy. I can't imagine. Like actually getting to the point where you just can't stand drinking water is crazy to me. Also, over here in the US, it is just so, like, the stereotype. It's unbelievable. You just get so used to all the sugary drinks and such. You literally cannot drink water. It tastes bad to you. Asmongold moment. I also saw one where Asmongold was trying a bunch of fruits for the first time that he had never had. Things like cantaloupe and grapes that this man had never eaten before in his life. And he hated all of it. Except for I think he liked like pineapple or something. He liked one of them. And basically the rest of them, he was like, no, that's dog shit. Like blueberries, he tried blueberries, he's like, hell no. That's terrible. Such a weirdo. A lot of water in parts of the country does taste bad. I mean, yeah, I lived in Orlando, Florida, and the water there was terrible. I still drank it and just got used to it, but it was terrible. That is one of the things that I find just endlessly entertaining with Asmongold, though, is that his like lifelong diet of almost exclusively fast food and like Diet Coke and stuff has gotten him to the point where even like really sweet shit like fruits are gross to him. Because they're just not loaded with like salt and MSG. Oh. Get a water purifier. That's what I had to do in Florida because I couldn't fucking drink that water. Oh, he's like a goblin, so I mean, he immediately came to mind. Who hadn't eaten grapes before? He's never had fruits. Yeah, so the lore there is that like legitimately since he was a child, he like for his whole life has almost exclusively eaten like fast food. Like Wendy's, McDonald's, that shit has just been his diet since childhood. Which is insane. But like that is the lore behind that. How is he still alive? It's crazy. It genuinely crazy he isn't 500 pounds. Bro, some people just have like the metabolism like that. They're just built for it. It's crazy. If I ate like that, I would be dead at 23. With like the metabolism that I have. I don't get his following. I kind of get at least that side of it. But just because like he's such a like an enigma in that sense, right? Where like he genuinely, until he was like in his mid-30s, had never eaten a single grape in his life. How do you do that? Just genuinely, how do you do that? The average American diet. It is still weird by American standards. Genuinely, like Americans are even like, what the fuck? But the rest, I mean, I've talked about before, the main thing that made me dislike Asmongold was that he is very knowledgeable about like the MMO side of the games industry, but he applies that knowledge to like the entirety of the games industry and assumes that that's how all of it works when it's not how that works. And he speaks it as fact, and then anyone in his chat who's like, no, that's not really how that actually works, he's like, oh, well, what do you know? Nothing. That's what I thought. And then he moves on from it. Like, that's always what drove me nuts with him more than anything else. I had an awful idea, so hear me out. A collab, but it's us, and you call it a collab. Okay, bye. He came in here to drop a coal pun and then left. Crazy how a man can go on a diet with so little nutrients. I mean, Like, it's one thing when you see it for, like, what's it called? Like a documentary or whatever, right? Like, there have been those ones where people eat McDonald's exclusively for, like, a month straight or something to see the effects it has on their health. That's one thing where you're already like, man, that's crazy that the human body can even sustain itself off of that, right? And then there's Asmongold, basically living that diet for his whole life. And you're like, how? 1 month is crazy. How do you do it for 30 years? Oh my god, you're kidding. I went red and then immediately got hit and killed. I hate this game. I hate it. I despise Resident Evil Survivor. But yeah, Super Size Me is also famously bullshit. It's true. Really entertaining until you find out that a lot of it was just horse shit. Which is why I didn't mention Super Size Me, because yeah. As an American, that's disturbing. I only just saw that. Opinions on Queso? I know little to nothing about Queso, genuinely. Queso came around after I stopped engaging with like Twitch culture. I know very, very little about him. I genuinely, like, I just know that he's the guy who makes a bunch of fat jokes about himself, and like that was kind of his shtick and what got him to blow up.
Survivor.
And that, yeah, he's apparently, at least from what I've seen, like really wholesome. And that's about the extent of what I know about him. Like, I don't even know, like, what scene did he come from on Twitch? Like, what community did he come from? I have no idea. I really don't know much about him. I've seen a lot of clips of him playing Dress to Impress on Roblox. Is that his shtick?
Where?
Dress up Roblox
Where
streamer?
am I? Oh. I don't remember anything. Who am I?
There we go. For a second I thought my controller like wasn't working. Oh, just because it was popular at the time? Damn. So you're telling me that that's not his shtick?
You look familiar.
He's not well known for being a dress-up Roblox streamer?
But I just can't remember. Ark Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything, I know that this was no way for anyone to die. What?
I'm looking at a
90%.
A streamer do a S-rank speedrun on my other monitor. He goes church. I was wondering about the church decision, if it was a good one or not. Oh, right, I didn't grab the key. I was just like, I don't know if the church is the move. Like, the hospital's definitely the move, because it's full of zombies and a tyrant. And I'm trying to tyrant max this run. But the church I wasn't so sure, because it's full of zombies. But it is like the longest of these first three, I feel. Yeah, I know that he blew up on like TikTok and stuff. I know that's what really put him on the map. But I really don't know much about him. I've just seen a couple funny clips of him doing fat jokes and stuff. And like the one, I think my favorite one that I've seen is him taking the online test where it's like a bunch of fast food chains burgers and it's just an image of the burger and it asks you what American fast food chain it's from, and he got a perfect score and was like having a meltdown the whole time through it. That one is really funny. Though admittedly, I could also probably ace that test, or at the most I would probably get one wrong, to be real with you. I mentioned before, I used to be like a genuine fast food addict for a while. So I would probably also fucking kill that test if I took it. Is the starting pistol, in fact, the best? I think if you're just generally playing, handguns C or D are probably my picks for the best ones. And it's kind of just preference between those two. For S ranking the game, I think A is the best because of accuracy farming. And it's just a good all-around pistol where like the damage is low enough where you can land a lot of shots on things like zombies and tyrants to get your accuracy up. The reload speed is still good. The mag size is great. It's a pistol with like no real downsides. The fire rate's good. And just, yeah, you can farm accuracy with it. Which it's recommended that you keep your accuracy around or above 90% when doing an S rank run. So just being able to land a shit ton of shots on the enemies that are easy to hit repeatedly with no other real downsides is why I'm using handgun A. And like the fire rate and the mag size kind of even everything out to where even though the damage is low, you still kill things pretty quick with it. Oh, hello. Funniest one for me is when he reacted to his AI song, where someone took his voice and made a Burger King song with Old Town Road as the template. I have not seen that. I kind of want to do the fast food burger test now, to be real. I think I could ace it. No dogs. The phone hang up. Kind of want to eat a burger now. Me too. I might go to Culver's. Fucking love Culver's. There's general knowledge. I don't know, man. Like, I don't feel like most of you guys in chat would be able to just look at the pictures of the burgers and name the chain that they're from. Like, the only ones that I would maybe be worried about are like ones that I've just never had because they're like not in areas that I've lived in. But even then, like with it being multiple choice, bro, I could probably just like process of elimination it even then. Like if it had something like a Whataburger burger, I've never had Whataburger. But if the other options were like Burger King and Arby's or something, I would probably still be able to look at it and be like, well, it's not Burger King or Arby's and I don't recognize it, so it's Whataburger. He named the fast food chain by looking at the burger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like I could probably ace it too. I wouldn't know the difference between a Big Mac and a Whopper. I definitely would. Especially
You're
those
going
two.
To pay
yeah.
for what you've done.
I don't even like either of them. I don't like a Big Mac or a Whopper, but I could definitely recognize them. Darwin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
What?
No, it's just, it shows you a picture of the burger and you have to say what chain it's from.
The cleaners have already arrived? They must want this mess taken care of very quickly.
Is the Big Mac big in the US? No. Oh, sorry. Is the Big Mac big in the US? Well, it's, yeah, it's big, but it's not like huge. Like a Whopper is bigger. Honestly, a Culver's Butter Burger is bigger. It's big, not because it's like the size of your head or anything. Like it's not like big around, but it's big because it's a double patty and it has an extra piece of bread in the middle. So like it's big when you eat it, it feels big because mostly because of the extra bread. It'll do that. Go to Chili's or something to get a much bigger burger. Yeah. Like the Big Mac, it's like it's big, but it's not huge by American standards. But I would say it's big, just not massive. Like a Whopper is huge. A Culver's Butter Burger is huge. A burger at Chili's is huge. But a Big Mac is big. Yeah. I would say so, at least. It's just extra bread. It really, it does make it feel big when you eat one, though. That bread goes a long way. Genuinely, that'll do it. It'll make it feel like you're eating something way bigger than you are. Also, the bread is cheaper than the meat and the toppings probably as well. If I had to bet, I bet like the lettuce and tomatoes and stuff are also more expensive than the bread. Though they buy from like very specific suppliers, and who the fuck knows with what the fast food chains are buying. I couldn't tell you. But that would be my assumption. That's probably why they make it big with an extra piece of bread, is because it's cheaper. Just go to a steakhouse and order a burger? Bro, I have been on this. I've been trying to raise awareness for years. Not even raise awareness, but just start more discussion about this for years. Because can we talk about... Steakhouses always have the worst fucking burgers. I've talked about this before, and like the reason I say maybe just get a discussion going, not really raise awareness, is because normally everyone agrees with me when I say this. Because here's my thing. I think steak is okay, but I'm not a guy who's like, oh, I fucking love steak. And when I go to a steakhouse, I don't really want to pay 50 bucks for something that's just going to be okay. So I don't get a steak. I get a burger. And I swear to God, every like fancy steakhouse that I've been to in my life and gotten a burger, that has been one of the most disappointing burgers I've eaten in my entire time on this planet. Because they're big and they look great, but they don't taste very good. They're bland as fuck. A lot of the time they're dry. I've had some damn good burgers at a steakhouse before. It's not even that I've had like bad burgers at steakhouses. They're just so disappointing because I pay like $30 for this burger. And genuinely like Culver's would be better. fuck, my like local bar that just has like one guy behind the bar with a grill doing burgers when people order them, that's better than like what I've had at like luxury steakhouses and paid like $35 for. And that guy does it for like $7 to this day. I'm thinking of a specific bar that my friends and I go to when we go out to eat or just hang out, really. I go there to eat because I don't drink, but I'm thinking of one specific bar where this one guy, there's one greasy dude who's behind the bar with a grill doing burgers right there. He makes them for like $7 and way better than shit I've had at fancy steakhouses. Maybe you are the weird one? No, that's what I'm saying is like, I like it, but do I want to go and pay $50 for it? Fuck no, I don't want to pay $50 for it. And yeah, I would rather pay $30 for a burger than $50 for a steak, because I enjoy eating a burger more than I enjoy eating a steak. I do. And I will never be ashamed of that. Ever. I will die on the hill of a good burger is better than a good steak. It might be my American speaking, but I wholeheartedly believe that. And even then, most Americans wouldn't agree with me either. I'm just so American. I got burgers in my blood, you know. I like steak. I love burgers. That's the thing, man. Like, if you ask me right now, right at this very moment, would I rather have a steak or a burger? I'd rather have a burger. I would. Absolutely. No shame. I would much rather have a burger, in fact. Does anyone want to make me a burger, please? That sounds pretty good right now. Now that I've talked about it so much, I might go to Culver's, dude. I might. Changes based on my mood. Doesn't change based on my mood. I will pretty much always take the burger. No spiders this time. The RNG gods have blessed us in this room. No spiders. God bless. Just saw Burger King has a $2 meal with 1 cheeseburger, 10 nuggets, 1 medium fry, and a small drink. No fucking way. They can't. Hold on. What is it called? What's this combo called? Burger King $2 meal? Is this real? Burger King's new $2 snack box. Bro, I might be going to Burger King. I don't even like Burger King that much, but $2 for dinner? In this economy? You're shitting me, right? You're shitting me. Oh, that was the door I wanted to go through. Sorry, I'm distracted. Sounds too it sounds far too good to be true. 10 chicken nuggets, medium fries, a cheeseburger, and a small soda for the low price of $2. Bro, the toilet paper that I wiped my ass with this morning cost more than $2. You kidding me? Also, why is this liquor being problematic? What is happening? Bro. That can't be real. That's... Huh. We may be cooked if they're doing $2 meals. I hope they still sell foot lettuce. I'm gonna try to go get one and get some foot lettuce. $2 in this economy? That's crazy. I'm about to go on a full Burger King diet. If I can get all that for $2, holy shit, dude. You kidding me? Says it's only with the app? Bro, get me an account right now. What are you... That's not even a downside. That's... Get me the app right fucking now. What do you mean $2 for all that? You gotta be shitting me. I'm about to like end stream, go run around the house to whoever's home and be like, do you want a full ass Burger King meal for $2? Because I do. I certainly do. More info and not a downside. I know, but like that's crazy. They're like, oh yeah, you can get all this for $2. You just have to download the app. Just fucking, dude, insert the clip of the guy like slamming the credit card on the table. You know the one. That's me right now. You kidding me? Take my money. The app only BS is to get you signed up with their rewards program and get you earning points so that you then have things to redeem, which will probably be small items. So you'll go to redeem one thing, but then you'll also buy other things. That's why. That's why. It's a hook. And bro, if that's your hook, the $2 full fucking feast of Burger King, I'm in. Consider me in. I have never seen a single car at my local Burger King in my life, but I'm going there. I am. Should have the option to. Yeah, but walking in, they don't have your rewards program right there. Unless they scan the phone. In that case, honestly, no, the workers don't get paid enough. I was gonna say, you might be able to just ask the worker, like, hey, could I just get this? I have my app right here. We can scan it. Could you just ring me up for it? They might. But to be honest, they probably don't get paid enough to give a shit. Entire week's diet, bro. I'm gonna eat for a whole week at Burger King for 2 meals a day, 7 days a week, $14 plus tax, like $15.50 probably where I live. You eat less. I'm rounding up. I don't know how they don't lose money on the rewards program. It's because it's not equivalent, right? Like, you can get, I don't know, 500 points. I'm just pulling numbers out of my ass. You can build up like 500 points in the reward program and get like a free small cheeseburger. But to get those 500 points, you have to spend like $40 at the restaurant before getting that. You know what I mean? Like, they do lose money on giving you that one free burger, but they made so much profit in the process of getting you to the point where you can get the free burger. Ooh, fuck me. I accidentally aggroed them both at once by running out. Rewards programs, though, are basically, like glorified loss leaders, if you just think about it like that. It's like a loss leader, but you, in the process of even getting you to the point where they lose a little bit, because typically a loss leader just means that something is so cheap that they lose money on it, but they get you in to buy other stuff while you're there. If you don't know the concept in business, that's what it is. So basically, this is that. It's exactly that. But they also get you to spend like $40 there before they even lose anything. And then you go back to get the loss leader plus other things. So it's kind of a banger idea. You have to look under offers to get the deal. Do I have the Burger King app? When I lived in Florida and was in college, oh my God, I do already have the app. I had like every fast food app, even if it wasn't somewhere that I ate at often, just because I was like, yeah, if I'm eating out anywhere, I'm going to save money. Some people are reporting it can be $3 in some parts of the country. I bet it is up here. Minnesota's an expensive state. If it's $3 in some parts of the country, it's probably $3 here. That's still fucking cheap. Because this is the Wendy's 4 for $4, which has now turned into the biggie bag because they could no longer afford to do it for $4. They had to up it to $5. Well, that's the thing. Like, you compare it to the Wendy's one, that's $5. This is $3. That's 60% of the price for the same amount. Well, it is Burger King, so the food isn't as good. I love how we're researching the Burger King deal. Some people are reporting it's $3. Hold on. By cooking it, would you still save money by cooking at home if there's a $2 Burger King meal? No, that's the thing. At least in the US right now, you wouldn't. No. Cooking my own food, I'm spending more than $2, even $3 on a meal. Absolutely, yeah. I don't have combos. I have digital exclusives. Maybe it's in there. Hold on. Or are these just items? Oh no, there's bundles in here. Hold on. I'm not seeing it in here though. Hold on, I'm in my Burger King app. Getting you that first-hand information. Where would it be? Is it just in meals? I mean, that's basically combos, right? Shit, chat, I'm not seeing it. I'm freaking out, man. I'm not seeing it. Where's my $3 Burger King meal? I'm just, at this point, it has to be $3. At least where I live. Spicy Whopper? I don't know what it's called there. No. It's in offers? I'm not seeing... Oh, offers like where the discount codes and stuff are? Wait a minute. No, I'm still not seeing it. I am seeing $5 double cheeseburger and fries though, and even that's cheap as fuck. Hello, James. I'm not seeing it, chat. Let me look at the digital exclusives again. No, it's not here. There's nothing that cheap here. Uh-oh. I was about to say, here's where we went red and like insta-died because of bad luck last time. Ah, shit. My back is against the wall right here. There we go, Jesus. Got his hopes up. There's no $3 Burger King meal. Maybe. Maybe I just haven't found it. What if it's one of those things where I like have to put in the store location for it to show up? Is it like a participating location sort of thing? Possibly. We have so many Burger Kings around in Minneapolis, and this is the crazy thing. Like I said, I've never seen like a single car in a Burger King parking lot, I think, in my life. Maybe I've seen a single one. I've never seen more than one, at the very least. Might be in certain areas. Damn it, man. I aggroed both of them by running. What am I doing? Stun lock, here we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay. I'm not seeing it either. Bro, did they already discontinue it? Did we miss it? They've done it a few times before. This is the first I've ever heard of it, but then again, it's Burger King. Which, to be fair, Burger King isn't the worst. But they definitely, in the US, because I know outside of the US, Burger King is much more popular in a lot of places. In the US, Burger King, like, completely lost the fast food war. Like, they got fucking destroyed, blown out. Not in a fun way.
Hello? Can you hear me? Who are you?
Okay, hold on.
What are you
I've
doing?
put in my local
Answer
Burger
me.
King in the app. I still don't see it. No. The Aussies love it. Yeah, here in the US, no. You really won't catch anyone being like, let's go to Burger King. Burger King sounds really good right now. Never. If you hear those words in the US, it feels like you're in the Twilight Zone for a second. Okay, hold on. I need to really fast drop a save state so that the game keeps track across streams. And real quick, can I find, yeah, fast food burgers to restaurants? Hold on, chat, I got this. The first one I've seen, it's so easy. This one's from BuzzFeed. Courtesy of BuzzFeed. Where's my display? There it is. You guys ready? Sorry, flashbang. Before I leave, let me quickly, 15 questions. You ready? That right there, that's McDonald's. I've never seen a more McDonald's looking. Oh, it tells me as we go. That one's Burger King. That's also McDonald's? Oh, I've already gotten one wrong. I'm not as American as I thought. That's Burger King. That's a Whopper. Oh no, there's two of them that I don't know here. That looks like it could be Arby's as well. This one's fucked up. I'm not going to be as good at this as I thought. It is Arby's. I thought so because of the bacon. I don't know Shake Shack or Fat Burger. Problem. Or In-N-Out. I've never had In-N-Out. Oh my god. The bun looks so boring. I'm gonna have to say In-N-Out. That's Wendy's or White Castle. That can't be White Castle. Yeah, square beef. The fuck is that? Is that Sonic? Shake Shack. Does Culver's... The beef looks too thick for Culver's. And at Culver's, I don't think has like a mushroom Swiss. That's gotta be Jack in the Box. That's Culver's? Really? Okay. I didn't know they had a burger like that. It did look like Culver's, but I was like, I don't think they have that. Is that White Castle? I've never been to a White Castle or a Whataburger. It's not Burger King. It's not Freddy's. White Castle. I know they do sliders. That bun is crazy. This is not Culver's. I don't think it's Freddy's, but I haven't had Freddy's in years. Is that Carl's Jr.? It's A&W. Okay. We used to have A&W here, but they all closed down. What are you? Is that... It's one of these two. Or... It has to be one of these two. It's Dairy Queen. Who does a patty melt? Fuck, who does a patty melt? I don't even know what Crystal is. Does Whataburger do a patty melt? Yeah, they do. Good guess. See, if I eyeballed that, that's a square. I wasn't going to say Wendy's, but then I realized that's a square. That's got to be Sonic. Bro, who made this their marketing image? Crystal is Southern White Castle. Okay. Is that a Fat Burger or is that Shake Shack? I don't know either of these. Dairy Queen, I've had like a single burger from them ever. Thing's about to fall over. Is this Fat Burger? That's not Five Guys. Fuck off. Five Guys burgers don't look like that in the slightest. There's no way. Americans who have been to Five Guys have got to be with me on this one. You said Five Guys? That looks nothing like a Five Guys burger. Nothing. Nothing. Can't be. That's an insane marketing image. It looks terrible. It looks like it's about to fall apart. That doesn't look like... Hold on. Check this out. Five Guys. Ready? Images. That's Five Guys. That's what a Five Guys burger looks like. That's what a Five Guys burger looks like. That's what that one, so low quality, but I can kind of see it. Sorry, it's cutting it off because of the 4x3 a little bit. You can't even really see this one, can you? Hold on. This was like the best shot. There. That's a Five Guys burger. Whatever the fuck this is, that's not. That is. That's Five Guys. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's about that time. Second half of this S rank run next time. It's going well so far. So far. We'll see. Everything fell apart at the end of the first run, so who knows. But feel free to leave a sub, follow, anything like that if you enjoyed. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Metal Gear, Yakuza. I'm forgetting one. Ace Combat. We've been playing new stuff like the new Doom. All sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Elden Ring Night Rain is like soon, isn't it? What day is that? I said I would play that. I know it's about to come out. The 30th. It's next week. Okay, we're good. Next Friday. I will be playing that. I'm way too curious not to. Come back for any of it. It's good shit. I swear. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like on the YouTube side. Algorithm. You know how that goes. Helps out a lot. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Sorry, if you're on Twitch, I forget I dual stream sometimes. They're in chat.
I forgot because I saw the D.
They're in chat commands. They're in, what's it? The channel page. You can find them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.